Oh, what is up, everybody, to another episode of the Brigade. Here with me, I have
Scotty Burrito.
And today, I have to be a little bit quiet, so I hope you guys don't mind too much. But also, welcome to Chapter 6, Rumors of a Reaper. This will be our first real encounter with Mr. Old Death Knight, and definitely not the last. We're going to be fighting him a lot. Okay, so, first up, let's talk about our units and how they have changed in between the month. So as you can see, Claude is not available for this chapter, unfortunately, which really sucks. Because we have one less guy.
No,
but
yellow Byleth.
Yeah. But now let's talk about all of our units. So Byleth is about the same as usual. Nothing really changed about him. Marianne, also nothing. She didn't really get any spells or anything. She's also relatively the same. Hilda has Darting Blow now. She mastered the Pegasus Knight class, so when she initiates combat, she gets +6 speed, which basically means that she doubles everything now. She doubles basically everything now, so it's very good. Leone is got hit +20 now, so her accuracy is sky high. Lorenz is looking about the same. I don't think he learned Ragnarok though, which is a very powerful spell. Does a lot of fucking damage.
What does it do?
It just hits really fucking hard. Like in comparison, Lorenz's hard-hitting spell beforehand had a might of 7. This thing's got a might of 15. It hits
just double your fucking hit.
Yeah, it hits really fucking hard.
Right.
Doesn't do anything else. It just hits hard. Raphael has got Death Blow now, the same skill that Hilda had previously, and he's also got himself a Steel X plus.
Yeah.
Which is pretty alright.
Pretty.
Eninox has not changed that much either. He's still relatively the same. And Leone, I see it. I called Leone. Oops. Leone. Fuck! I did it again. Lysithea is about the same as normal. She has Fiendish Blow now, though, which is pretty important. Grants her +6 magic when she initiates combat. And I think this is a possible if, when you have a weapon that's effective against your opponent, I believe its might is tripled. So she should have a 36 might weapon, plus her 24 magic, plus her 60, plus her 6 from Fiendish Blow, and I believe that is just barely enough to one-shot Mr. Death Knight. So
just barely.
He's got 50 HP and like 20 res, dude. So yeah. And you might be wondering, oh, dude, what if you can't kill the Death Knight? Well, the other alternative is that you have to send somebody through these warp tiles all around here to kill these guys and the reinforcements that pop up in this room, because the objective of this chapter is literally defeat everybody except the Death Knight, or defeat the Death Knight in 15 turns. And honestly, I do not want to risk the number one. I don't want to risk the ambush spawns in this room, which just sucks.
Right.
But also, I don't believe anybody in my party could honestly, I don't think I can split my party up into 2 groups, one heading this way and one heading this way, without significant risk. Because I honestly look at the first batch of soldiers that we have to deal with over here at the very beginning. This is already that's 7 guys we have to deal with in one turn. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
And it doesn't get any easier, as you can see. It's pretty fucking tough. Especially this last room right here, these guys in the Death Knight room itself, because they have these annoying ass mages in here that make opening the door and taking care of Death Knight a big fucking problem. Also because these motherfuckers got magic staves and shit like that increase their magical attack even further.
Yeah. That's
which is
big stonks.
Yeah, it's not exactly good. Yeah, all the freaking mages have magic staves here. It's really annoying. Okay. Yeah, alrighty. So the plan is that we're gonna send everybody this direction. We're gonna slowly make our way to the Death Knight where we one-shot him. Hopefully. If you don't one-shot him, we'll just throw a gambit, and then Lycia should be able to kill him. But if that doesn't work, I don't fucking know. And one other funny thing before this chapter begins, yes, this is the chapter where I sacked off Raphael last time I was here. I opened up this door, and I didn't realize that the Death Knight moves, so I had to have somebody clog the door.
Hey Raphael, go stand in front of the Death Knight.
Exactly. This is where that meme came from. This is where Raphael died. Raphael should be dead though. He should not have lived last chapter after my misclick. So I'm glad he's here. Hope don't die, sweet boy. Don't die.
Sweet boy.
Oh wait, one last thing. I think I need to switch off the Monster Slayer combat art that Raphael has. Yeah, he doesn't need that. He can just take shove instead. He doesn't need it. Alrighty. Is everyone ready to party?
Party time.
Let's go.
Eee.
Oh, you have 25 turns, not 15. Alright, here we go. Okay. So, this first batch of enemies are very, very scary. Honestly, I don't even feel like really moving that much because I'm already within range of one of the archers, and if I move any forward, I'm going to deal with like a lot of enemies. So, once I trigger that archer, I'm pretty sure everything else will move after. So, the basic plan is to just sit here and wait a turn, and the enemy should come to us, and then we'll take care of them.
Yeah, sounds like a plano.
Yeah, here he comes, and he's like, "Ooh, I'm gonna shoot you. Don't hit me, thank you." And then here comes the rest of the enemy. Alrighty. Not all of them, though. Not all of them. These two archers stay back. Which is kind of annoying, but hey. Okay, so the obvious thing we can do is we can just throw out a gambit and just win. Because this blaze hits every single enemy in this room. And all of them will be stunned. I don't know if I want to do that necessarily, but it is an option. So if you want to check out Lorenz's Ragnarok right here, so with his Seteth tome, he did 18 times 2. With his Ragnarok, he does 26 times 2.
That's a big boy.
Yeah, he hits really fucking hard with it. I'm pretty sure Raphael cannot die to any archers. So, okay, I'm trying to think here for a second. So I know that Lysithea can't do anything else except kill this Armor Knight, because if she stands within the archer's range, she's gonna die. So let's just do the one thing that she can actually do safely first, which is kill the Armor Knight. She can't do anything else.
Yay!
I'm trying to big brain this, okay? Give me a second. Alrighty. Okay, so Byleth is... Oof, yeah, he lost HP plus 5 as a skill earlier, so his HP is not as stonks as it used to be. I need you to do me some calculations for a hot second.
Okay.
I have a protection of 16, they do 25 damage, so that's 9, correct?
Yes.
Alright, what's 20% of 37?
7.4.
So each archer does about 16 damage to me? Because it's 9 plus 7?
Yeah.
Alrighty, so am I within range of both archers? Give me a second here. No, I'm only within range of one. Okay, so so assuming that we can take care of, how much damage do these soldiers do to me? 7. So even if I can't kill a single other soldier, that's 17 plus 14. What is that? 17 plus 14.
17 plus 14 is 31.
So I live. No matter what, I should live this. As long as we can kill the other Myrmidon that's below this archer, I should live 100%. Even if every enemy hits me.
As expected.
There we go. Just doing math, y'all. Just doing math. It's important.
Big maths.
Now here's the problem with mages, is that while you can't like trade with them to switch their weapons after they've done something, because it's magic in their hand. So unfortunately, I can't throw out Lorenz's Ragnarok here, or else I'll put him at risk because it'll weigh him down. However, Raphael, because he has got that new Death Blow skill, he actually fucking one-shots this guy. I mean, not one-shot, but he does a lot more damage, and he kills him. And they're all targeting Raphael because they double him, and this archer will target me, and we should be relatively safe. Like, we're at no risk. I just had to check if he had the fucking steel bow. I didn't want him to get doubled by an archer. Alrighty. That went pretty fucking well. We didn't even need to use the gambit. And again, even if all the enemies attack Violet, I still live, if the calculations were correct. Ooh, big boy crit. Good stuff.
Big boy.
Oh man, Violet's only level 14. I say that like I have any idea what his level should actually be. I have no idea.
Maybe it's good. Maybe it's not.
Maybe.
We'll never know.
Yeah, exactly. Dude, it still kills me though. Like beforehand, each level gives you like a recommendation of what level your character should be at, and then this one was like, man, your character should be level 11. And you look at the opponents, and the opponents are like level 20, level 18. It's like, yeah, I think this is fair. Like what?
Sounds about right.
Alrighty. So I can move Raphael up here. Now look at this fucking training gauntlet guy. This guy does so much damage with the death blow. It helps him out so much. Like, he would literally do 12 lifts damage without the death blow because he gets to attack twice with gauntlets. It's really fucking good. Also, what I will admit though, Armor Knights look really fucking stupid when they're just punching people. they look like fucking like.
I'll celebrate later.
Oof. You sure you
It
have?
didn't even stop, it just disappeared. I still have like 300 gigabytes. It should be fine. I mean, now it's going again. Alright.
Oh. Hello?
Hello. We're back.
Oh boy, this is quite the recording.
Things are getting spicy today.
Indeed. Okay, here's the question. Is there anything that could possibly go wrong if I snipe this guy from over here? They're behind a door. What would happen if I triggered him? You know? They're behind a door. What would it do? I'm curious. I'm beyond curious.
Magic.
Alright, now magic. I know, the door just opens and he's like moths to a flame, and he all starts chasing after me like, ah! Alrighty.
Just hops on his horse, starts sprinting at the straight at your face.
Yeah, he gets 20 move, 1 turn, he's sprint. Alrighty, so these next opponents that we have to bait are these Armor Knight fellows. And they have gambits and whatnot, so it is actually pretty scary. And they also got mages and whatnot backing them up, so it could be kind of risky. Marianne picked up a training bow. Good shit, girl. That's what I pay you for. That's wrong. I don't pay any. That's wrong. I don't pay any of my students.
By the way, I don't actually pay them.
Yeah. Alright, Leone just took a fireball to her exposed thigh. You know, you gotta keep those thighs exposed, or else how do you know that they're... How else would you know that if you're a girl or not?
If you don't expose your thighs.
Yeah, if you don't expose your thighs. Anyways, we just killed this man. He's just chilling there in the throne room. He's like, oh, what the fuck?
How do you like that?
So he's taken care of. Leone gets a sweet level up, a very sweet level up. Good shit, girl. And then Ignatz can kill this guy. Yes, he can. I got Ignatz's steel bow plus 2, by the way. Great stuff. So now he hits even harder. Alrighty, now I'm gonna go heal over here.
Did the trick.
Checking the range of the mage. And then I'm pretty sure we can just sit here and tank with Raphael. At least I'm pretty sure. Yeah, they're gonna do onslaught on him, so I can't actually stand next to him, or else they'll also get stunned. So, whoopsie poopsie. Sorry, Raphael. I'm kind of using you as a punching bag. Here they go. Beat the shit out of them. Oh. You got pushed back. Alright, now here comes the rest of the enemy squad. It's only 5 enemies, so we should be able to relatively handle this well. English. Anyways, so we have... It's kind of sad that Lorenz needs his Ragnarok to kill the 1 round in Armor Knight. Because Lycia can literally just use her weakest magic and she gets it done. Alrighty, go Marianne. Right now, using my physic healer first is probably not a great option, but you gotta remember that Lorenz also can use Tempest Lance to hit people with weak defense like mages, because he's a lance and a magic user. So he actually has some versatility, which is why I want to keep him up. Okay, now speaking of that versatility, I have a Tempest Lance to go. What is my strongest weapon? My strongest lance? I think it should just be an Iron Lance plus. Yeah. What other combat arts do I have? Frozen Lance? That doesn't do.
Lance.
Yeah, I got him a new combat art called Frozen Lance. It's a magic like listen to this for a second. It's a magic attack that boosts damage by dexterity. And I'm like, what the fuck? Why? I'm like, okay. Cool. I mean, like, I guess it works for Lorenz, but like, what the fuck? Okay, Jesus Christ. Oh yeah, anyways, what Hilda was saying right there is, look at this fucking guy. Look at this stupid motherfucker in the robes and a lance. Anyway, so what Hilda was saying here is that these guys actually have boosted evasion on these evasion tiles. You see the one that I'm talking about?
Yep.
And one of them is standing on it, this guy right here. It's going to make him kind of a pain in the ass to deal with, not going to lie. So Hilda can actually go up and attack, and she doubles, but look at her accuracy, it's only 45. That's a big oof.
That is a big oof.
She's probably not going to hit. Hey, she hit once. Ah, she missed the second one. Alrighty, so now I can move her over here. And Leone should... She's got hit plus 20, so I believe she can get this done. Yeah, she can. No problem. Boom, there you go. Even when that guy's got on an evasion tile of 40, she's fine. Now I have the evasion 40 tile. Now I have the high ground. Ha 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 ha. Dude, I didn't realize this, but fucking the main Fire Emblem YouTubers were also making a shit ton of Star Wars references when they were playing this game. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. They think we're gonna be copying. I'm like, no, dude. Alrighty.
It's just the appropriate
Holy.
memeage.
Geez, this is kind of scary. I can't believe all of them can reach Leone from here. Alright, can you check me up some math for a second here?
Yeah.
What's 9 minus 21?
Negative 12.
So 12 damage. She can take 2. She should be able to take like 2 of that. What is her attack speed? It's 18 right now, so she doubles with the training bow. She's also on an evasion tile, which gives her 40 plus evasion. I think she should be fine. You know?
It'll be okay.
What? No, they still have like 80% accuracy. What the fuck? You gotta be shitting me. She's on an evasion tile. Oh my god. Alright, but again, she should be fine. Only 2 enemies can reach her. Okay, no, 3 enemies. But this guy has a 9% chance to hit her. So she only has a 9% chance to die, guys. Don't worry.
I like those odds.
I do. I do too.
She only has a 9% chance to survive.
Oh yeah. Don't worry, guys. I have an 83% chance to die. Fucking. Oh boy.
Fuck yeah.
Do I have anybody needing to physic? No, I can just heal up Raphael normally. Anyways, they're about to use Raphael as bait again. No, actually, we can use Hilda. She should be fine. And before she's not fine. I mean, actually, like, give me a second here. Steel Axe.
She's actually not fine.
She should be fine. There's no way that he can one-shot her. I call bullshit otherwise. Alright, here comes the Mage Brigade. Oh, she doesn't double this guy, even with a rally speed. That's pretty sad. And then here comes the Archer. 9% chance to hit. And she misses. And look at that, she can actually counterattack archers now, because she is an archer herself. Even at max range, it's pretty good shit. Anyways, Hilda doesn't do much damage against Armor Knights, unfortunately, because she doesn't have any armor-effective weaponry, and her strength isn't bonkers high yet, either. Bonkers. Alrighty, so I can rally. I can keep rallying. Leone, as she takes care of the enemies in here. Yeah, this should be fine. I like, what? Is she like 1 speed stat short of doubling these fire mages? It's so annoying. Alright, let me check this out. She is... No, she's actually 2 points off. Yeah, that's not that great. Alright, I'm gonna go heal her up with... I'm gonna heal her up with Marianne's Psychic. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice shit. Alright, now we have... I appreciate your ass. We have... How much can you do on the player phase, Hilda? She does a lot better on the player phase because she's got all those shit boosting her stats. She's got +6 attack and +6 attack speed when she's on the player phase. I can actually one-round this archer guy, but my accuracy is unfortunately pretty shit because of the avoidance style he's on right now. Yeah, I didn't kill him. But I should be not in any danger because these guys can't reach me, and this is the only guy that can attack me. Oh no. Sneezing.
Bless thee.
Thank you. So anyways. So yeah, Big Knots is just rallying speed, and that's all he's doing right now. I'm sorry, this is what this character was made to do. He's just here to rally speed, man. Alrighty. Oh shit, I should have done a little bit more. Alrighty, so I should be fine. Yeah. Nothing to worry about. He actually got off the avoidance tile to hit me there. Leone is doing fine down here. I mean, not perfect, obviously. She's still getting her lovely thighs burned, but it could be worse. Gonna kill this boy right here, and this time he doesn't have the stupid evasion bonus from the tile, so suck a donkey dong, baby.
Each battle a chance.
Donkey dong.
Hey, I get the most worthless mastery ability in the entire game, the ability to steal shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
Thank you.
I love useless abilities. Alrighty, so let's check how good Hilda does against this mage on the player phase. I'm imagining very good. What? She doesn't double? Are you shitting me? Even with Darting Blow? You son of a bitch! God damn it, are you fucking kidding me with this bullshit? Even if he doubles after this, it's only 14 damage, should be fine. Yeah, I know, terrifying.
Yeah.
I don't even know if Ignaz's rally speed is doing anything right here,
It's right now.
but I'm doing it anyways. The thing about this chapter is that it's very like front-loaded with its difficulty. Like it doesn't have that many surprises for you. Like what you see is what you get, basically.
Yeah.
And that doesn't apply to all the chapters, obviously, because like last chapter had like 3 fucking instant loss effects that were hidden from you. You know, like if you step in the archer's range, there's the ambush spawns, and there's fucking McClon turning into a beast. It's like a bunch of bullshit that you have no way of really knowing about. Unless you. Yeah, and then it just happened. But in this one, it's like, what you see is what you get. There's nothing really here to surprise you. For the most part, this game has a lot, like, once we get into part 2, the hardest part of the game, there's a lot of bullshit that's just like, most of the hard parts about the chapter is just ambush spawns, and which ones are the worst. Because, like, some of the ambush spawns are really, really fucking bad. Like, there's one chapter near the end of the game, where they literally throw at you fucking giant bird monster and 3 falcon knights, like 3 ladies riding Pegasus, all at the same fucking time. And they attack you in the turn that they spawn in, and it's fucking absurd. It's literally absurd because you have like there's nothing you can. Yeah, but like the thing is that the bird and the falcon knights can all easily one round everybody in your fucking party, like it's nothing. And then they throw like 3 of them at you, and they get to attack on the turn they spawn. It's like, what the fuck?
Yep.
Like, if you do not know that for that chapter, you just lose. You just lose. Because if you go down the pathway, the middle pathway, like the game expects you to, you will not be able to escape those birds. You're just fucked. It's really fucking infuriating. Like, not gonna lie. Thankfully, once you do know that, it's not that bad. So that's why I'm both very worried about part 2 and I'm not so worried about part 2. Because a lot of its bullshit difficulty is stuff like that, where it's just, hey, do you know the thing is coming in the first place, you know?
Right.
But there's also the thing of that every enemy's got like 1,000,000 crit for some reason, which is the worst thing. Yeah, not every enemy, basically just the bosses, but all the bosses, it's a lot of the bosses like Dimitri, Edelgard, and fucking the final boss. I keep bringing up those 3, but they're the hardest fights in the game. But the hardest thing, there's 2 things that really stand out. It's the chapter right before the last one. I think the chapter right before the last one is actually the hardest. Not the hardest in the game, per se, because the hardest in the game is still Chasing Daybreak, but it's like the final stretch, basically.
Right.
Because that chapter is not only long as fuck, because you have to like go. It's basically an entire like you're raiding an entire nation, and the map is fucking huge. There's like a million things you got to do, and most importantly of all, the enemies have like these giant mechanized robot bitches that, as I mentioned before, have like a million fucking crit. They have like so much dexterity, and it's so annoying. There's nothing you can do about it. It doesn't matter how much you rally luck or whatever, they're still gonna have crit on you, and it's just agonizing. That, and combined with the boss having a spell that literally hits the entire board, is just fucking... Yeah, that is the worst part about it, because if some of your units can't survive his quake, that's just it. There's nothing you can really do about it. You can try to one-round him, but he's got like 7 guys in his room guarding him. It's like, okay, cool.
Right.
Yeah, it's very annoying. The quake plus the fucking crit is like the hardest part.
Yeah.
But the thing is, that's the hardest part. That's like the last stretch. Everything else, the final chapter is really not that bad. Like, Nemesis himself is kind of hard. But that's just because he's got a decent amount of crit and shit. But it's nothing, like, to worry about. The hardest part about that chapter is the start. As another thing you'll see, too, is that the hardest part about a lot of Part 2's chapters is just the beginning. Because that is the point where, like, all the enemies are moving. That's the point where you have to deal with the ambush spawns and whatnot. Like, it rarely gets harder by the end.
Right.
Because by that point, you have control of the entire thing.
Yeah, and you got all kinds of big boys going on.
Oh yeah, especially like when you're just situated basically after a while. The game just hardly throws ambush spawns at you at that point, anyways. Also, I should be checking the turn count to know how fucking fucked I am, because like I could be very low on turns. I'm kind of scared actually. I should have been checking that because I only have 25 turns to do this. Nice. All right, deal. Let's check this out. We're on turn 14, so we have 11 more turns, and we're almost there. We're almost there.
We good.
Yeah, we're good. As long as I don't just fuck around for a few turns. Anyways, but yeah, again, it's just about having that knowledge. Like, you cannot be a blind fucking playthrough of this. You just can't. With the ambush spawns, no way in hell.
Right.
Like, it's just not possible. Like, that's why my first attempt ended at the God Tier Inheritance, because I didn't know about the ambush spawns. And it just fucking killed me. Like, nothing I could do about it. And that's and like, I mean, obviously there's other shit too. Like, there's a lot of scary enemies, like, not just the bosses. There's like, there is a lot of scary enemies and shit that you have to encounter, but like, none of it's unmanageable per se.
Mm-hmm.
I think like the only one that's like a huge exception to that thing I just said is fucking the beginning of the fight at the Empire. I think I've told you about this. They spawn you in the middle of the entire army, and you're just surrounded on both sides, and if Claude misses his ashes and dust, you lose. You just lose. There's nothing you can do about it.
See, that's like just leaving it up to RNG. Like, there's no strategy involved whatsoever. Like, why?
I mean, like, I'm kind of like being a little sarcastic or exaggerating a bit, but like, I couldn't figure anything out. I tried playing defensively, that didn't work. This game is very player phase oriented.
Mm-hmm.
I tried going balls to the walls with other gambits. That didn't work because it's just too many fucking enemies. It's just too many enemies in that one room. Like, they have at least like 10 enemies in front of you and like 10 enemies behind you, and like, it's just so and then I should also mention that there are 2 boss enemies in the middle of all of that. There's Dorothea, who's got 3-range magic and unsealable magic, so you can't silence her with Marianne. You have Petra, who's got like literally like 200 evasion. It is fucking ridiculous how evasive that girl is. You cannot fucking hit her for the life of you. It's just absolutely absurd. Just a lot of shit like that per se. And like not combined with that, you just have all the enemies, and like there's a bunch of like 50 attack speed sword masters that you can't double and shit.
Right.
It's just absurd. And that's the reason why I say, like, just ashes and dust with Claude, because he's the only one with a gambit that's big enough to cover the entire field.
Mm-hmm.
And if you miss, well, fuck, I don't know, dude.
Seems legit.
Well done.
I guess I should mention something important, too, though, is that beforehand, that's how I thought about it. Like, if you miss with ashes and dust, you just lose. But I should mention that I figured out how gambit boosts work, so I know how to boost gambit accuracy to 100%. it's not impossible. Like I'm like 90% sure that I can get Claw's Ashes and Dust to 100% accuracy in that fight, and like every time I use it, because now I know how Gambit boosts work.
Mhm.
But you have to have your allies be within attack range of the guy that you're targeting. And with that mindset, and like I know you get like 10 accuracy for every ally that you get, so, and he has like 80% accuracy on every single Ashes and Dust that he fires. So you only need like 2 allies close to the enemy that he's attacking with the Ashes and Dust, and you're fine. So yeah, it's not that bad. But if like shit goes wrong, it goes really wrong. You just lose. I lost 3 characters in one phase in that map because it's just that ridiculous.
That's a big tank right there.
Alright, anyway, so I'll stop fucking around here. I'm kind of stalling here because we're about to face off against the Death Knight, and I want him. Alright, here we go. Here we go, everybody. So let me count Lycia's foot range. She got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, nope, shit, that's not enough. That doesn't work. Wait, so 2, 3, 4. Okay, that I gotta take Marianne's spot. I gotta waste a turn doing that. Or I could have just gambited and used whatchamacallit, Stride instead, but whatever. Alright. Here we go. So Bios has to open up the door, so unfortunately he's not gonna be able to use his gambit to start the fight. Here we go. Okay, let's check. If I did my calculations correctly, she should do 50 damage. Exactly. She's 1 point short. She is 1 might short of one-shotting. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. Hilda? Gambit. Yes, perfect. Please hit. Thank you. Okay. And now he's not rattled. Like most gambits leave you rattled, so you lose HP. He's not rattled, but he is very much within kill range. Hell to the yeah, boy. I'm not gonna do that just yet, though. Not just yet, because nothing should change about that. What I'm gonna do first is I'm actually gonna kill this other Cavalier that's in the room too. Because I don't know, I just feel like it. Leaves none of them alive. Fuck you. Here we go. Look at this. She's doubling this boy.
How do you like that?
You ready?
Ready.
Watch as she does it. Hit him, baby! 3, 2, 1, go! Bada bing, bada boom!
Barabanco.
There we go, we did it!
You'll get smacked.
Halt, you're having a bit too much fun. This is where that's from. Oh, god damn it.
Stop.
Okay.
You violated the law.
Stop right there, criminal scum! Okay, there we go. There is Chapter 6, Rumors of a Reaper, everybody. Not easily one of the easier chapters in the game.
He's gone.
It's not that bad. Not that bad at all. I really didn't... Like, compared to the last chapter where my heart was about to explode every second, that was piss easy. God damn it. But hey! It's kind of ridiculous, dude, how bulky the Death Knight is. Is that Mycia literally has a weapon with 36 might or something against him, and she still doesn't one-shot. And she has already, like, 30 magic. It's fucking absurd. But yeah, there we go, everybody. Thank you guys so much for watching. Really. Next chapter is the Battle of Eagle and Lion, which is a bit of a different chapter because it's the second one in the game where if your guys die, they don't actually die for good. And one other exciting thing, Scott, is that we're actually getting a new party member next chapter as well. Yeah, and she's one of the most important party members. We're getting Flayn next chapter, who is very important for 2 reasons. Is that 1, she comes with the rescue staff that I talked about like very early on in the playthrough about how amazing it is and allowing you to rectify your mistakes by getting you out of sticky situations. But also, she's got motherfucking rally luck. Which is amazing.
Rally luck.
Yeah, it's amazing. It grants 8 luck. That means it gets rid of like 8 fucking critical hit on enemies. It is amazing.
Big.
Easily one of the... Yeah, it's amazing. That's why Flayn's gotta live. But also, I should also mention something about Flayn, is that she's easily the most fragile character in this entire fucking game. Like, she's got 0 defense, she's got, like, 0 speed, she's literally, like, the biggest, like, the easiest thing in the world to die. Anything will kill her. Magic, physical attacks, and a slight gust of breeze, she'll die. It's like, fucking anything will kill her. And she's really hard to keep alive, but she's really fucking worth it.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, that's the next party member we're getting.
Yeah.
And Battle of Eagle Alliance should be really exciting, too. Thank you guys so much for watching. Anything you gotta say, Scott?
Big nuts.
Yeah, Big Nuts. Big Nuts didn't get to do that much this chapter, unfortunately.
That's okay.
Yeah. See you guys in the next one. Bye-bye!
Bye, y'all.